I guess I wasn't recording anyways. I was just talking to myself. So I found out that you're not supposed to give too much corn to billy goats because it'll cause urinary tract problems. And that's probably the most corn I actually give them. Another thing I give them, I'll get one bag of corn. I'll get a bag of oats, alfalfa, and some other stuff blend pellets, and then another bag of sweet feed that I get at the feed store for goats, and it's got pretty much the same thing the other one has, except it's got molasses and it's got some other grains that you would find in chicken feed. So it's like they might get a third whole corn, and then the rest is other stuff. But then I also put in their herbs, their their natural medicine. I put that in there, and then I also put some chicken feed in there to give them extra added nutrients. So like this thing, whatever it's called, sunflower seeds, wheats, oats, Milo, stuff like that. I put that in there as well, but not a lot of that. Maybe like one scoop of chicken food per one bucket of goat food. So that also helps dilute the actual corn that they get. And on top of that, I really don't feed them grain a whole lot. They forage for most of their food. So this is mild compared to what Judas used to give them. He basically would only just feed them straight corn. And which is, I found out not too long ago, is not good for them. This is a proper blend for goats, not just straight corn. So there you go. Anyways, yeah, right now they're getting 50-50 chicken feed and goat feed, which has very little corn in it as well. There is chicken scratch in here. And then a bunch of other bird seed. So, so there's going to be a little bit more corn in here. But again, I don't feed them that much. I give them 2 scoops, maybe 3 tops. When I'm home. If I'm home every day, I'd probably just give them 1 or 2 scoops. But I'm only home on the weekends, I give them, 2 to 3 scoops. Just depends. They like it. And I call it candy, but that's just because they love it, and I use it to control them. But it also has their medicine in it, so it's also how I get them their medicine. So there you go. Keeps me from having to go to the vet and getting pharmaceuticals, which I try not to use. So what I'm doing now basically is, I should have just kept recording, but that's okay. I'll put this up here. What I'm doing now is I'm blending these 3 buckets together. I got a bucket of goat food that I already blended. In the shed out there, but it seems to be getting too much moisture, so I'm moving everything in here. That dust is the diatomaceous earth. That'll also help keep the parasites down. But you want it in your stomach, not your lungs. It's not good, so much good for the lungs. So this is a blend that I've already started blending. But underneath this is grains that I got from my brother when my brother was working at a seed place where people came and got seeds to grow food like wheat, oats, things of that nature. And so he'd give me leftovers, things that he scooped up off the ground. And they had bugs in them, but when I put them in here with the diatomaceous earth killed the bugs. So that was a good thing. So yeah, you can see more grains in there now. There's some corn in there too, my brother gave me. But that's corn that they had to grow. So that's growing corn. Now, I'm not sure if that's livestock corn or a different kind of corn. But I'm basically blending these three things together for the goats. So that I can, one, get that thing out of the other room, and two, or get, move that from in there into in here, because it's drier in here, and there's, I don't know if it's because somebody let moisture get in there when they was feeding the goats, or or what, but moisture got in there somehow, and I don't want moisture to get in there. But the stuff that I add to it will help dry it out so that it doesn't go bad. But yeah, I just don't want it to go bad. So this should be good. And blended this top part because I already kind of had some stuff in here that was blended. So I'm going to take from that. I'll go ahead and add some more stuff. Well, you know what? I'll just do this. I'll give them 3 scoops. 1 scoop from here. 1 scoop from here. And 1 scoop from the other one today. That's 3 scoops. That's everything they need. And more. And every day that I'm home, I'll just work on blending this more. Why ain't this closing? Oh, that's not the new one. It probably don't go to that one. There's the new one. Maybe it's a little wider. It's not broken in yet. So that's what I do normally. Hadn't seen the new cat. Hopefully she's still around. We had 2 new cats. I don't know where they went though. So the wind blew this thing open. So I gotta close it again. There we go. And now the cats can go in and out and it won't get too terribly cold in there. And then a scoop of this. So there's a little bit of corn in there, but not a lot. So I got an herbal blend that I made that keeps the worms down. Oh, no, it'll be all right. And now I got some other stuff, an extra herbal blend that I put in my herbal blend that will, one, help keep the worms down, but it also help prevent things like ringworms, which is actually a fungus, not a worm. So we're gonna rotate the goats today. I got my white truck back out of the shop, and just bought another truck, a Dodge Ram. It's a 94, so now I got a 92 Dakota, a 93 Dakota, and a 94 Ram. So I put the Ram in the shop because it needed two things done, and I also had him look it over to make sure it'll pass inspection. This is our recycle section. We got metal recycle and glass recycle. I cut down some trees. What I'm trying to do is space all the trees out from one another and lollipop them if necessary. Some of the trees is better to do in the summer because the leaves are on the tree and you know which ones they are. So some of those I'll have to wait until spring to prune. But so we're rotating the goats today. And then after this, when I rotate them back to the first yard, I'll start letting them out to forage in the wild. So they'll come back home. So for the first two rotations, or I should say the second two rotations, I'll just let them out on the weekends. Once they figure out this is home, of course, Paul already knows this is home. But once the other ones get acclimated to the land, I'll probably just let them roam and do whatever they want through the winter. Just leave the yard unlocked that they're going to be staying in and let them do whatever. Because there's just 5 goats. They're not going to get in too much trouble, especially in the winter. I forgot to bring some lids down for them. To eat out of. Oh, there they are. Matt! I'm gonna put this up here so they can't get to it. And I'll go get some lids. All right. So far, looks like everybody's healthy and alive. Hi, how are you? What are you guys doing? What? Smell it? Yeah, I got some. I got some for you. I got some. I just gotta get the lids so I can feed you guys with them. All right. Good thing is they're following me in here. They know what's going on. They know what's going on. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna go take these over to the other place because you guys are going to the other yard. Yeah. We're gonna take you over there. You know what this is? Yeah. All right, let's go. Man. All right. They were heading towards the other gate. I didn't want them to escape. But I closed it up. I just didn't tie it off. So they'll be in this yard for 3 weeks. Man, I got the grub right here. They're getting fat. They're not skinny anymore like they were. So you don't want to put it on the ground because that's where the parasites are. There you go. Man. Yeah. Hey, Paul. Still a little sunken in, but not too bad. You see right there, a little bit of an indentation, but not near like it was last time I was here. So they're definitely fattening up. Yeah, now you can see it a little bit better. But again, not near what it was last weekend. So they're putting on some weight. Another week or so, you won't even be able to tell that they were skinny. They like this grain. Paul's got a whole bunch of it all to himself. He's just taking his sweet time. She's like, oh, wait, what's that? Oh, I'm coming over there. Better hurry up, Paul. Oh, yeah, better hurry now. He's like, I'm eating faster now. I'm eating faster now. But there's plenty. I gave him 3 scoops today. This young one here is more friendly. This one will sort of let me pet her, but this one definitely will let me pet her. And then I'm still working on these 2 older ones and trying to get Paul's trust back. He used to trust me. Yes. So I'm going to trim their hooves when I get them back into the other yard. I get them in that corral. I could probably do this one this weekend because she lets me handle her. This one too, maybe. But I'm just trying to earn their trust before, I do too much. Letting them know that I'm a friend. You got a friend in me. Porkers. That's what you guys are. Porkers. You're not goats, you're pigs. So anyway, so I got them successfully rotated. I'll just top off the water over here by the totes. It should be raining soon. We should have plenty of water soon, hopefully. These things are bone dry, almost. But I got plenty of tote water for these occasions. So we'll tie this off. We'll make sure they got water. And it's supposed to rain this next week. So that'll start topping off their water supply again. Meanwhile, I got this tote water for emergency situations such as this. Okay, bye. And I got more water down there.
A few moments later.
Acorns. They got plenty of acorns to eat. And I did cut down some trees a couple weeks ago in this yard, so I'll have plenty of leaves from those trees that I cut down. And then once these other leaves fall, they'll have those to eat as well. So again, in about 3 weeks, I'll start letting them out on the weekends. And then after that, I'll probably let them run free because they'll know where home is by then. Hi, Paul. That one there, she could probably jump out. But hopefully she don't figure that out before I get barbed wire and electric fence up. So I got a couple projects before I do the fencing, but the fencing is pretty much coming up as far as a pretty soon to be done project. And I or Sophie's gonna probably be buying a property next door if my brother don't. So I'll soon have 30 acres here, or in conjunction with them, I'll have 30 acres here. And then I got the 20 acres not too far away. So they might like this. This is an elm. So I might bring some of those trees that I cut down over here, throw them in front of this gate because they can get underneath this gate if they figure it out. So I'll do that real quick, and then I'll go on to the next project.